guys, it's Nikkei and friends. Nikkei, hi. That's Nikkei. And Mr. Kai's over there. He's eating. So, as you might figure from the title of this video, we are reviewing birds on Craigslist. This is not my idea. I stole it from, Live Left Birds. Let me see. There she is. Hey, these are my videos. Go watch them. Go watch them now. Don't tell her I sent you, okay? But go say hi. Go say hi and, say, hey, this is a good video. So all the credit goes to her, okay? Anyway. My goals for this video are... because I had to write them down because I'm too ADHD to keep focus. So my goals are to help educate people on proper bird care and keeping, to bring awareness of a few misconceptions and problems in the bird community and or outside it, to bring a new variety of content to my channel for both entertainment and educational purposes. Yes, you guys, I'm just doing this for content. Alright, disclaimer. I don't mean to harass or bully these people, and I don't want you guys to go harass and bully these people if they have bad keeping or you don't agree with them, because you just need to be constructive, okay? And they're not looking for advice, they're trying to get rid of the birds, okay? So, unfortunately, I hope they just go to a better home. Anyways, so these are my signs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These are my signs. Read them. Alright, now. Okay, what are you doing? Hi. Hi. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm too distracted by her. Alright, so this one is a pair of parrotlets. I believe they're either celestial or Pacific parrotlets. I don't even know, guys. I'm really bad at, parrotlet and lovebird species. But anyways, yeah, they are a breeding pair. There are no toys in this cage, as you can see. There's only dowel perches as well, which can lead to bumblefoot arthritis, just being sore overall. So you want to offer variety for your bird, for their feet. So they are mussels. So if they stay in the same place for too long, then they get hurt, you know? They lock up. So, bye, Nikkei! You say bye? Bye! Okay, you go wander back home. Bye. Alright, frick, what was I saying? There's also no toys in this cage. So, birds need a lot of mental stimulation because they're very intelligent creatures. And not having that mental stimulation can lead to bad behaviors, undesirable behaviors such as plucking, screaming, that sort of thing. So, don't, just give your bird some toys, you guys. Also, there is a cuddle bone in there, which is great. That's good for breeding. The female needs that or she'll become egg-bound. But there's a leaf in there. I believe this isn't, like, you see that? It's a leaf. Leaf. So, I believe this is a, where the fuck did Nikkei go? Nikkei! Oh! Why, hello there. Okay. Anyways, I'm so sorry. Trying to keep track of my birds here. That leaf means that this is a natural perch from outside, and if it still has a leaf on it, that means they didn't cook it like they're supposed to. You're supposed to wash then cook it at 200 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe, for an hour. So, if you guys are going to get your freaking sticks from outside, which I wouldn't do, because I don't like mites. Even if I do clean it, I can't stand mites. I'm so terrified of them. So, I wouldn't deal with that. So, but you guys can do it. Go ahead. I believe it's safe, but I just can't trust it. I'm too scared. So, just make sure you clean your stuff, please. This is a cage for cockatiel. This is a nice size cage, but it only has like, that's not even it. This is it right here. That's only a dowel perch right there, and that's right there too. So, the dowel perch is not good for your bird's feet, like I said. And there's no toys in there. But I believe they do let it outside because the door's open. So, that leads me to believe that. But it might not be 100% certain. So, yeah. But it is a nice size cage. Just, you need more toys and a bit more variety when it comes to perches, okay? This next one is, I know for a fact this one gets left out because, well, not for a fact, but she was on the shoulder in another picture, so she seems to be bonded at least. There are a few things I have wrong with this one. It's kind of too small already. There are plastic bowls which are harder to clean, and they tend to harbor more bacteria than stainless steel bowls, so I always recommend stainless steel bowls. There's only plastic and rubber toys. This is a star right there, like a silver star right there, and this is a rubber ball right there. So those aren't destroyable toys. Your birds are supposed to destroy your toys, okay? It just gives you another reason to go to PetSmart or your local bird store to get more toys and see all the pretty birds that they have, okay? So just trust me. It's just let your bird destroy their toys, okay? And yeah, if they just poke at their toys, they're not really having fun with it, you guys. They're just okay. Anyways, I think Bird Tricks explained it better than I did, but she has a video on it. So, just on toys in general, which is kind of recent. So, yeah. There's also a dirty bath water in here. If you guys see that, it's kind of dirt. Let me focus. Focus. All right. Let me see. All right, I cannot. Okay, it's guys. Okay, just trust me. It's dirty bird bath water. Okay, just clean it, please. That's not good. What if your bird drinks out of it? And it's also getting in their feathers. And that's gross. All right. Anyways, and there's also a happy hut right there. So I have a few issues with happy huts. First off, they cause hormonal nesting behaviors, which can lead to more screaming, biting, just being more aggressive, and also they're more frustrated because if they're not getting off, then this just leads to frustration, okay? So they'll either start, going at a toy or a perch or at you, and that's just kind of not good behavior. So you don't want to encourage that. So don't give them a happy hut. And also, the fabric, they can tend to chew it sometimes, and that can get stuck in their stomach. And one of their stomachs, they have 3 stomachs, but I don't remember which one it gets stuck in. Probably their crop or proventriculus, but I don't know. Not 100% sure. So they'll have to get surgery or they'll die. So you have to be careful with that. It gets stuck there. It doesn't pass through. So, also, I've heard lots of horror stories about happy huts where birds will get stuck in them and sometimes hang themselves or lose a foot or whatever. So I don't trust them. So I don't suggest that you trust them either. Okay, so this is too small of a cage. It's for 2 budgies. One right there, one right there. So, but they do seem to be let out of the cage just because the thing's open. They could easily just take a picture of this without the door open, but they have it open, so I assume that they let them out sometimes, which is good. It's mostly consists of dowel perches, but there is a perch right there that is different, which probably offers more grip and a bit different size than dowel perches. They're mostly made up of plastic toys as well, and they have plastic bowls right there and right there, and this has a seed diet, and seed diet is not good for your birds, you guys, because they're very fatty, okay, especially for birds like Quakers who would tend to get fatty liver disease that can kill them. So you guys want to be careful with their seeds. So you can give them as a treat, but not as a main diet, okay? So there's not enough perches in this cage. There's this perch right here, and I think this perch right here, but there are plastic bowls, and they're at the bottom of the cage. I don't like having plastic bowls at the bottom of the cage because your birds can poop in them, and also this one doesn't seem like it's secured, so your bird can tip over and spill everything out of it, so you have to be careful with that. Secure your bowls, people. And there's only plastic toys. Like I said, toys are meant to be destroyable, so please, destroyable toys, guys. Come on. Alright. Next one, this is very colorful, as you can see. This is for 2 conures, 2 green cheek conures. This is probably a yellow-sided, and this looks like a cinnamon or a pineapple. Can hardly tell between the two. So yeah, first off, they have a happy hut. They do have metal bowls, so that's a plus. I always go with metal bowls. They have lots of toys, which is good. They have various perches, like that rope perch right there, this perch. But they do have a dowel perch, but they have other options. You know, that's the whole thing. They want other options for your birds. It's kind of dirty, as you can see here. It's kind of dirty, but that might just because it's kind of small. There's a cuddle bone. Like, they don't have enough space for the poop, you know. Like in my big flight cage, it just gets spread around because they go everywhere, you know. But so it seems like there's less mess, but there's just as much. It's just more scattered, you know. So I don't know what the deal with this, if that's the deal with this or not. I don't know. This is kind of out of focus. There we go. Anyways, if you guys can see what's wrong with this guy, I'm sorry. So we have a white-faced cockatiel here in the, like, a cinnamon pearled or pied cockatiel here, and they seem to have a pretty small cage and only like one perch, like one right there, which seems pretty small for two cockatiels, but I hope they're allowed out of the cage. Now the thing is with the head feathers with this one, there's two options here that could be happening, because birds cannot pluck their head feathers, you guys. They can't reach them. So if your bird's losing head feathers, you got two options. Either your other bird is pulling them out and over-preening them, which means you're going to either have to separate them a little bit more or discourage it somehow, or this bird has C-acine beak and feather disease, which means they're losing their head feathers. So, and that's highly contagious, and that means this one probably has it too. And you don't want to get either bird. It's incurable. It causes a lot of pain and suffering before they die. And sometimes, like, this bird doesn't look like he has anything wrong with him, but it might be in the early stages, or he's just not showing signs. Some birds just don't show signs. So you have to be careful with that. I hope he's just over plucking. That I wouldn't want to bring this bird into my house because I have other birds and it can kill them as well. So you have to be careful with that, you guys. So, this is another cage. There is pellets at the bottom of this. I don't really know much about pellets, but if you guys do, then tell me, because I want to know. I want to know what love is. Anyways, so this has a cage for 3 conures, budgies. So it's not big enough for that, because what if one of them was bullying the other? They had nowhere to escape, okay? Because they can just easily get to them. So they only have one toy, and it's a mirror toy. So where is it? I can't find it, you guys. I think. Oh wait, yeah, it's the blue thing right there. It's the blue thing. Mirror toys I don't agree with, because I got rid of all my mirror toys. I used to have them. I got rid of them really recently, like a few days ago. But they tend to cause obsessive behaviors and just bad, mental things, you know? Like, they can be either aggressive, or they could get too attached to it. They could, like, oh, that bird in the mirror is so pretty, I want that bird in the mirror. And then they get really disappointed when that bird in the mirror doesn't reciprocate and preen them, or just give them kisses back, or anything. So, yeah. And also, the water's low and dirty. So, right here, it looks like it's filled up to here, but it's not. It's filled up to here. And it's dirty. They only have one mirror toy. It's too small. Looks like they're outside and, like, they're perched on a windowsill. Like, this is the windowsill. I don't recommend keeping your birds outside, you guys. The weather can kill them. I've heard of stories of, back in school, somebody else had their daughter had one of my teachers, their daughter had a budgie, and they woke up one day after the window was open to their budgie dead and frozen. So keeping them outside is just awful. So they can get rained on, they can get heat stroke, they can be attacked by birds, insects, other predators like snakes, raccoons, foxes, cats, you know, all of that. And they can also get cold, so you don't want them to keep them outside. Alright, they do have a cuddle bone, and they have various perches, though, so, yeah. Oh my goodness, I remember this one. Okay, so this one is from an old lady. Her granddaughter wasn't allowed to have a parakeet in her home, so she kept one, and then it turns out that they did get another parakeet for their home because they were suddenly allowed to have one, and then they're just getting rid of this one, so they're trading it out, basically. Anyways, beads. These are Mardi Gras beads, you guys. They're covered in, like, a layer of, like, plastic paint or whatever, and that's not good for your birds, okay? It's just not good. Like, common sense, not good, okay? And they're not toys at all. There's a natural perch in there, though. That's about it. That's all I got to say about that guy. Okay. So this is an okay sized cage for one bird, especially if they're let out like this one is. It's a pretty color, too. Yeah, the cage is being kept on the washer right here, which you should not be keeping your bird's cage on the washer, but they said that they were just keeping it on there for the picture. Now, the washer can cause vibrations, which can freak your bird out and just scare it to death, because birds can die from being scared to death. So, you don't want that. There are metal bowls, so that's good. There's only plastic ball toys at the bottom of this cage, and there's only dowel perches. And there's the coconut. Coconut can cause, like, it's like a nest, so it can cause breeding, nesting behavior, so that can make them more aggressive and stuff, like I said. Alright, now this one. Interesting. It's too small of a cage, first off. Second off, happy hut. Third off, there's only one perch. It looks like a dowel right here. There's a mirror toy in there, right here. It's the yellow thing right here. It's turned around, but it's a mirror toy. I recognize it. And then there's dirty seed catcher. You don't want a dirty seed catcher. You guys just wash it. Come on. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. And I think that's it. Wow, guys, I actually finished this video without wasting all my freaking, memory. You guys, I did it. Alright, let's go say hi to the birds before we leave. I hope you guys learned some stuff from here. Hi, Kai. Mr. Kai, what are you doing? There you go. Let's focus now. Hi. You want to step up? Hi. Good girl. Hello. Okay. You can go. You want to get off? Okay. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for other videos, then don't be afraid to comment them. I'll see you guys later. Bye.